Why do humans love looking at fire? Have you ever noticed something weird? You can stare at a campfire for way longer than you planned. 5 minutes become 20. 20 become an hour. You stop talking. You stop checking your phone. You just watch the flames dance. But here's the strange part. Fire isn't a movie. It isn't alive. It doesn't really do anything. So why is it almost impossible to look away? Why do people love fireplaces? Why do candles make restaurants feel romantic? Why do millions of people watch videos of fireplaces on YouTube? And why, after hundreds of thousands of years, are humans still completely fascinated by fire? Well, it turns out your brain has been obsessed with fire for much longer than civilization has existed. Fire changed everything. Imagine you're a human living around 1 million years ago. There are no houses, no electricity, no supermarkets, no heaters. When the sun goes down, everything becomes dangerous. Predators come out. The temperature drops. You can barely see anything. Then one day, someone learns how to control fire. Suddenly, everything changes. You can stay warm. You can cook food. Wild animals stay farther away. You can see at night. For the first time, night doesn't have to mean fear. Scientists believe fire completely transformed human evolution. Some researchers even think cooking food gave our brains more energy to grow larger. Without fire, modern humans might never have existed. So if fire helped your ancestors survive for hundreds of thousands of years, wouldn't your brain naturally pay attention to it? Exactly. Your brain treats fire like something important. Our brains are designed to notice anything that could help us survive. Food, water, faces, danger. Fire fits into several of those categories. Even today, when you see fire, part of your brain still reacts as if it's something extremely important. It says, pay attention. Don't ignore this. It's useful, but also dangerous. That's why even a small candle catches your attention. Fire is one of the few things that is both comforting and slightly scary. Your brain loves that combination. Fire is never exactly the same. Here's another interesting reason. Your brain gets bored very easily. If you stare at a wall, you'll probably look away after a few seconds. Nothing changes. But fire never repeats itself. Every flame moves differently. Every second creates a brand new pattern. Scientists call this soft fascination. It's something that's constantly changing, without demanding your full attention. The flames are unpredictable, but not stressful. They're interesting, without being overwhelming. It's almost like watching clouds or ocean waves. Your brain stays curious, without getting tired. Fire helps your mind relax. Have you ever noticed how calm you feel sitting around a bonfire? There's actually a reason. Several studies suggest watching fire can reduce stress and even lower blood pressure. Why? Because your brain begins switching into a more relaxed mode. The gentle movement, the warm colors, the soft crackling sounds. Everything tells your nervous system, you are safe. Thousands of years ago, if your ancestors were sitting around a controlled fire, it probably meant they had survived another day. Food had been found. The group was together. Predators stayed away. Night was finally peaceful. Your modern brain may still connect fire with those feelings of safety. Why campfires create better conversations? Have you ever noticed something else? People often have deeper conversations around a campfire. It's not just your imagination. Without televisions, phones, or bright lights, people naturally focus on each other. The fire becomes the center of attention. Nobody has to constantly think of something to say. If the conversation pauses, nobody feels awkward. Everyone just watches the flames. Anthropologists believe campfires may have helped humans develop storytelling. Imagine ancient families sitting together every night. Someone begins telling a story. Children listen. Adults laugh. Knowledge gets passed from one generation to another. Some scientists even wonder if human culture grew around campfires. That's pretty amazing. Why fire looks alive? Your brain is really good at finding life where there isn't any. Sometimes you see faces in clouds, animals in rocks, or expressions in cars. This is called pareidolia. Fire makes this even stronger. The flames seem to dance. They jump. They stretch. They almost look like they're alive. Your brain keeps trying to predict what the flames will do next, but it never completely succeeds. That tiny mystery keeps you watching. Why fire is both beautiful and dangerous. Here's the strange thing. Humans don't just enjoy safe things. We also enjoy controlled danger. Think about roller coasters, scary movies, haunted houses. Fire works the same way. When it's inside a fireplace, or a candle, or a campfire, you know you're safe, but your brain still remembers. This could become dangerous. That tiny amount of risk makes fire even more exciting. It's like your brain gets a safe little adrenaline boost. Why digital fireplaces feel so relaxing? Here's something funny. Millions of people watch fake fireplaces on TV. Some people even leave them playing for hours. Why? Your brain doesn't always need a real fire. The moving light, the warm colors, and the crackling sounds are often enough to create the same relaxing feeling. Of course, a real campfire smells different, feels warmer, and creates more emotions. But surprisingly, your brain still enjoys the digital version. The fire inside your brain. If you think about it, fire has shaped almost every part of human history. It cooked our food, protected our ancestors, brought families together, inspired stories, created communities, helped us survive winters. Even today, some of our happiest memories happen around fire. Camping, barbecues, birthday candles, Christmas fireplaces, bonfires with friends, romantic candlelight dinners. Fire has become part of what it means to be human. Conclusion. So, why do humans love looking at fire? Because fire isn't just something we see. It's something our brains have been learning from for hundreds of thousands of years. It represents warmth, safety, food, family, stories, and survival. Every flickering flame reminds your ancient brain of something that helped your species become what it is today. So the next time you find yourself staring into a campfire, don't feel weird. You're simply doing something your ancestors have been doing for a very, very long time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and love exploring the fascinating reasons behind everyday things, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. What could you watch for hours without getting bored? See you in the next video. Don't forget to watch our previous videos. What did ancient humans do all day before jobs existed? How did ancient humans have privacy without bedrooms? Why does time feel faster as you age? Why do we remember cringe moments forever? What if spiders were the size of dogs? What if you met yourself?